Hello. Mary Olga. Hi, Mary. Good evening, guys. Welcome back again to Analytics with Anand. So just give me 2 minutes before I begin. Just hold on for a second. Let me check if everything looks good. Yeah, looks good to me. Can you hear me loud and clear? Everyone? Loud and clear. Okay. Hi, Shivani. Hi, Mary. Hi, David. Just check. Let me check on LinkedIn if people are joining from there. Hi, Shubhangi. Hi, Ashish. Hi, Vivek. Hi, Gaurav. Good to see you all. Good to see you all. Just give me 1 minute. Yeah, you can watch me guys on LinkedIn also. LinkedIn also, I think the clarity of LinkedIn is much, much better compared to YouTube. So feel free to check out me on LinkedIn also. Okay, here we go. So good evening and welcome back again to Analytics with Anand. I hereby welcome you to the world of data analytics. So today's class is really, really important, not from your the data analytics point of view or data science from you, from your coding point of view. If anyone who will be working in any IT company, there will be a segregation of files and folders. Suppose I'm in India, I'm working from here. Someone is there in abroad, Singapore, UK, Thailand, Malaysia, Hong Kong, across the country. So in such circumstances, how you will share your files, right? Suppose in a certain project, suppose in a part of certain project, we all are working together, right? I want to push my code changes. Any code changes I have done, I want to push to the existing project. Someone is working from Hong Kong or Singapore. He or she wants to push his or her changes. Then in that case, the concept of GitHub comes into picture and the concept of repository comes into picture. That's what the agenda is for today. So anywhere, those who are watching me live, be it data analyst, data scientist, software developer, senior software developer, Java developer, everyone will go through this. You will be given a certain repository. What is a repository? Repository is nothing like a Google Drive. What do you do on Google Drive? Guys, if you want to share any information, what do you do on Google Drive? You simply go there, put your files, create a link, make it public or private. If you're making it private, you have to add email address to that so that that particular person can access. If you're making it public, suppose you want to share your photograph of marriage with your family member. So it's not possible to share the individual file, right? Because mail won't allow you more than that. 1 GB file, 2 GB file. So what you do, you put all the files in the repository of Google Drive, you create a public link, and then you share across. That's what you do it on similar line while working in any company, be it data analytics or data science. To access all these files and folders, we have a certain thing called Git, Global Information Tracker. What's the meaning of Git? Git stand for Global Information Tracker, where across the world, your team member can access the file, right? I'll show you how does it looks. I welcome you all to this platform. Just a request, those who have not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Already the new master data analytics course using cloud technology ML has been featured live on my app, and you can go there and check it out. So feel free to explore that course. It's an 8 months rigorous course which you can go and buy and transform your analytics career. Or I'll talk about that in the later video. Let's keep that aside and focus on the today's agenda. Okay, let me share my screen first. Just give me 1 minute. Yeah. I hope you all can see my screen. Let me bring this to here. Yes. Yeah, it's crystal clear, I think. Okay. Yeah. So we'll start the introduction part from the GitHub. Git stand for Global Information Tracker. Hub you want means is a hub, is a warehouse of resources which we can see, right? Completely, I will teach from the non-technical background. So if you are very new to this technology, you will understand. Everyone knows what a Google Drive is, what is Dropbox, right? We all know it's a file storage system, right? But in company, we don't use it because they're not highly secure and all, and anyone can tamper it, right? And we cannot do for any development related projects, right? Google Drive is just for the file sharing. So in order to do any workflow, any development related projects, the concept of GitHub will come into picture, right? So what is GitHub? Imagine you and your friends are working on a big analytics project. You are staying in India, your friend is staying in Singapore, someone is staying in Hong Kong. That's what's happening right now at Coforge. I'm in India. Many of my team members are abroad, Ireland, Canada, across the world. So suppose each of you writes different part of the code. I have written 10 lines of code. What is code? Piece of instructions which you write it. What is code? Piece of certain instruction which you are working on a project. You have written certain line of code. Mary has written certain line of code. Avinash has written certain line of code. Kalpana has written certain code. Now, how you will merge all this? Will you give them a call and you will tell them, hey, Kalpana, can you please give me your code? I need to add it. No, that's not how real project works. No, you all will be having access to a repository where you will push your code. So each of you write different parts of the code to make sure everything comes together nicely. You need a way to keep track of all the changes and see who made what. Here GitHub comes into the picture. Here where the phenomenon of Git will come into picture, right? So it's like a collaborative bookshelf. It's like a collaborative bookshelf for code and project. It keeps tracks of all the changes, helps you work with others, and make sure your code is safe and organized. Every company in the world will use it. Every company has to use it. Where there will be files and folders. Every company will use it. You name any company, every company has to use it, right? So it's an essential tool for developer and teams to work together and create amazing projects. Even if you have gone through my GitHub, let me give you a brief walkthrough. Even if you have gone through my GitHub account, I'll show you. How does it look? Just check this once. Even if you have gone through my GitHub account, where is my GitHub? Yes. Let me open. Yeah. Say if I go here, I'll tell you everything, every walkthrough I'll give it. This is how, if you go to the repository section, this is how you see all the code here. Can you see all the code which I have pushed into different folders? If I go to the main branch, I'm just giving you a walkthrough, everything we'll discuss. Can you see this, all this folder? This is how you will be putting your files into respective folder, and it will be highly, highly organized. So this is how a GitHub environment should look. Everyone who is applying for any job, there should be a GitHub link of the project in your resume. It is must. It is must if you want to establish your career as a data science or data analyst. You should be having a repository of GitHub where you will be posting all your project here. All your project. You see all the YouTube channel, Snowflake playlist, which you might have gone through. All the playlist videos, I'm taking the resources from here so that my all the followers, all the subscriber can track it from here. This is where the concept of repository comes into a picture. It's a storage where you will be putting all your files into picture here. Various kind of repository for various projects. This is how a GitHub environment looks. Everything we'll discuss in this class, how you can create an account, how you can push the file, everything I'll show you. So do not leave this session. Stay glued to this session till end. Right? All my classes are really live. I don't believe on recording videos and all. That's why I code it live in front of you. Any issues, any concern, if you are, feel free to comment. I'm watching your comment on LinkedIn and on YouTube also. Right? Feel free to comment. Feel free to stop me. Feel free to let me know if you need any concepts to be explained further in an enhanced way. Right? So this is the this is how your GitHub should look. Everyone should be having a GitHub profile. Like we say, LinkedIn profile is must. In the similar line, your GitHub profile has to be there. Your GitHub profile has to be there. I'll tell you how you can create this beautiful interface GitHub. Right? Okay. So let me give you a walkthrough of the PPT which we are discussing. Okay, here we are. So understood what exactly is GitHub is? I have given you a brief background. Let me go to the next. Yeah, let me go to the next. Yes. Where do you use GitHub? Where do you think you'll be using GitHub? So GitHub is a place on the internet where programmers or individuals store their code and work together on software project. It's like a virtual workspace where developers can collaborate and keep track of all the changes they made to the code across the world. Across the world, right? GitHub link should be there in your resume. Like the way you give your LinkedIn, GitHub URL should be there. And I have seen many people doing one mistake. They are showcasing multiple GitHub URL in their resume. Do not do this. If you have done hundreds of projects, 50 of projects, just one GitHub URL sufficiently. GitHub URL means your ID of your GitHub. That's all you have to paste it. In similar line, how do you share your LinkedIn ID? How do you share your Instagram ID, Facebook ID, YouTube ID? In the same way, just your ID has to be there in your resume if you want to excel as a data scientist or a data analyst, right? So GitHub is used by developers, team, open source project, companies, individuals to manage, collaborate on, and share code, making it an integral part of modern software development workflow. There's a word which we say workflow, so that we all can work together in a team, right? This is where the concept of GitHub comes into picture. Next, what are some more use cases? Code storage. It acts as a storage. I told you clearly it acts as a storage where we generally store our code. It provides a secure and reliable platform to keep code safe and accessible from anywhere, right? You should have, there's an authentication protocol which is there. Suppose if anyone want to clone my repository, if anyone wants to make a copy of my repository, whether I have given the right set of access to that repository or not. Mind it, when I say repository, I mean a storage location. Okay, I mean a storage location. So learning and collaboration, GitHub fosters a stronger development community where individuals can learn from others, contribute to projects they find interesting, and collaborate with developers from around the world. That's what I have been repeating. Portfolio and showcasing work. Third point is really, really important for all the data analysts and the data scientists who is hearing me out. For individual developers, GitHub can serve as a portfolio to showcase their coding skills and contribution to various projects. It's a version control. What does it mean? What does it mean, guys? We always keep hearing of this word, version control, which means tracking changes in code over time. Now, whenever you guys will be working in data scientist or data analytics project, whenever you'll be working on any dashboard, be it Power BI, Tableau, or QLIC View, anything, you will be having multiple versions of the report, version 1, version 2, version 3, version 4, right? How you will keep track of these changes? In order to keep track of these changes, you will be posting this to the GitHub. Oh, my battery is low. You'll be posting it to the GitHub. Sorry, let me connect charger quickly. Yeah, no, it's fine. Okay, so you'll be posting it to the GitHub. Just 1 second, guys. I think I have not connected the charger. My bad. Yes, here we go. Yes, I'm still there, I think. Or I got disconnected. Yeah, I'm still there, I think. Yeah. Okay. Sorry for that. Yes. So I was saying it's primarily used as a version control, which means you can track changes in code over time. It allows developer to work on the same project simultaneously, keeping track of who made what changes and when. This ensures that code base remains organized and enables easy collaboration. So what is GitHub? GitHub is a version control, which means you can track changes in code over time. Why is it required? If someone asks you in the interview, you should say, because we as a team was working on the same project from across the world so as to contribute in a cohesive manner. Suppose if anyone wants to push their code changes into the production environment, he or she can do easily, right? Suppose you are working on any Power BI project, multiple version, you are creating version 1, so your colleague is creating version 2. So all those you can push it into your GitHub. All this you can push it into your GitHub, right? All this you can push it into your GitHub. Clear, right? All this you can push it into your GitHub so that it is organized and enable easy collaboration. Now, there's a word which you will often hear in the data analyst industry, which is called commit. Anyone knows what is the meaning of commit? What is this? This is a high buzzword. What do you mean by the commit? And why is it required? So anytime if you have made any changes to the code, there's a command which you have to remember throughout your life if you want to work in data science or data analytics or any industry. Commit is the word. Any changes which you push, I said, any changes which you made it, you have to commit your changes. Even in SQL, when I will be teaching you, if you might have gone through my Snowflake playlist, anytime, if you want to persist your change, if you want to save your changes which you have done to the file, that is called commit. Yes, Veda, that is called commit. Clear? That is called commit, right? So this is the overview of the GitHub. Next. The main content of GitHub is repository. This is the big buzzword, repository. So a repository, often referred to as a repo, is a central storage space on GitHub. It's nothing like a Google Drive, which we can see. We can say like an S3 bucket on AWS cloud environment, like a blob storage on Azure, like all this we can say, which key can keep all the code and related files for a specific project. You just saw, right? I have created a repository called Analytics with Anand. That is the repository. Why I have created that repository? So that any file, whenever I'm sharing across the YouTube channel, whenever I go live, all those files I'm segregating at one shot. So the next time if people come, they can go and just watch out the files and can pull it from there. So it acts as a container that holds everything needed to build and maintain the software application or project. This can be public. Public means there are three things which you should remember in the IT industry: public, private, protected. Public means public, like a public park. Anyone can walk in, anyone can go through. There's no discrimination, right? Same public. Private means until unless you allow access, until unless you share with that particular person, it cannot be accessed, right? It cannot be accessed. Or restricted. Restricted means protected to a specific group organization. You have created a group among your team members and you want these files to be shared across this group. That is called restriction, which you are providing. Anytime when you work in any of this analytics company, you will be always be sharing within organizational. This restricted, that doesn't mean within organization, right? Within organization. This is what we say. We never make it private. No. Until unless it's your private repository, do not make it private. Whenever you are showcasing your repository in the resume, make it public, guys, right? Make it public. Keep it public so that the recruiter can access it. Do not make it private or protected. Okay? Do not cover private or protected, right? Within organization means restricted. So this is what it is. Let's move on to the next. Let's move on to the next. There are, see, you'll see these other components. Can you see? Code, issues, pull request, action, project, wiki, security, insight, setting. What is a code? Code is the core component of a repository that stores the actual source code and related files for a software project. You have seen on Analytics with Anand, right? Just everyone those who have joined 30 of people, just open Anand Jha 90 GitHub. Everyone, just open this. I want all of you to open this. I'll stop sharing this 1 second. I want all of you, 1 second, my screen got stuck. I think some Zoom issue is there. 1 minute. These days, Zoom is also behaving very abruptly. 1 second, guys. It got stuck on my screen. Just hold on for a second. Just open. Whatever I'm saying, just open. Just open my, I know. My YouTube screen is freeze. Yes. 1 second. Let me see what is the issue. Just give me one second. I don't know why it has frozen. Let me check. I don't know what is the issue. Yeah. Can you see now? Is my screen visible? Yes or no? Or still it has on the frozen? Still it is on freeze? Wait, just 1 second. I think why it has frozen down. One minute. Let me stop sharing my screen. Then only I think Zoom has hanged. See, sometimes even Zoom creates a problem. Just give me 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Hold on. I think screen got stuck. Yeah, I know. I know, Karishma. Just give me 1 minute. Just 1 minute. It will come. It will come. It will come. Yeah. Yes. Now let me share. Now is it fine? Now you'll be able to see. Yes. Everyone open this github.anandjha90. I want all of you to open my GitHub account. Still it has. Oh my God. What is the issue? Complete black screen I'm seeing. Zoom is behaving very, very abruptly today. Sorry for that. I have no control on this. Black screen. I know, Karishma and Kalpana. Black screen. Even I can see. Just hold on. Zoom is behaving very, very abruptly. Sorry for that. I don't know what is the concern. Why the issue is happening now? Oh God. Just bear with me. Nothing can be done. Even I can't kill the process also. Let me check if I can kill the process from the taskbar. CPU usage is only 20%. I don't know what is the problem with Zoom. Now, are you able to see me? I don't know whether you guys are. Yeah. Can you able to see me now? Yes. I think you can. Yes. Okay. That's great. Everyone open my GitHub account. I want all of you. And go to the repository section. Just go to the repository section. Click any repository. Click any repository. Analytics with Anand. Just. Can you see this code? Issues, pull request, action, project, wiki, security, insight settings? Everyone? I'm explaining you from the complete scratch. Right? So this is the code section where you'll be having the code in the respective branch. Now, what do you think, guys? What are these branches meant for? What are these branches meant for? Say every project will have a certain dimension, right? Every project will have a certain branch where one branch will cater to the testing, one branch will cater to the development. So all the development code will go into the development. All the testing code will go into the testing. All the production code will go into the production. All the testing code into the testing. Yeah. So for that case, we have a branch. Now, yeah, can you see the Snowflake branch? What does Snowflake branch means? You can think of, okay, sir has created Snowflake branch for all the Snowflake code so that all the Snowflake code, sir can keep it here. Today, sir is discussing GitHub. So of course, all the GitHub resources, the sir which using PPT, of course, sir would have placed in the GitHub branch because this is not related to Snowflake. Why I'll push it in the Snowflake branch, right? So these are the part of your GitHub code, issues, pull request, action. I'll discuss one by one. projects, wiki, security, insights, setting, and so and so. So just open my GitHub account, Anand 90, which you can see even in the description it is given. So feel free to explore by the time I go through this PPT, right? Yeah. So code IT, I've told you issues. What are the issues? What are the issues? So issues is a feature that helps developer and team track, manage, and discuss tasks, bugs, feature requests, and other project-related items. It serves as a centralized system for communication and collaboration around the development process, right? Any issues which you are having, any bug which you have reported, suppose analytics with Anand app is not working, you want to report issues, in which branch you will go to? You will report under issues. You will report under issue section, right? So it serves as a centralized system for your communication and collaboration around the development process. Okay, then pull request. This is very, very important. It is a crucial feature that facilitates collaboration, code review, and the merging of changes from one branch to another within a repository. Suppose your friend is working in the testing domain, your colleague is working in the development, one colleague is working in the production, one colleague is working in the testing. Now you want to pull the request from all this, right? So we want to pull the request when you want to integrate into the main branch. That's what happened. Everyone understand bottom up and top down approach? Bottom up and top down approach. If I take this keyboard, and open all the nuts and bolts, piece by piece, what is that? Top down or bottom up? It's bottom up approach. You are completely dismantling it. Now, if it is dismantled, if I am joining all the pieces together, what I'm going? I'm going bottom up, right? So top down and bottom up, there are the two approaches in the analytics industry, right? So here we are saying pull request means you are taking code from all your colleague and then you are integrating into the main branch of a project. That is called pull request. That is called pull request, right? That is called pull request. Next comes your action. No one will explain you GitHub like this. I'm clearly telling you, I have not watched a single GitHub video. Whatever I am telling you, I'm telling you from my experience, complete layman terminology. So listen very, very carefully. I know many are the non-tech people here. So it will be really, really boon to you. This PPT is already there in the description. You can find it, right? Description, you can find it. Next, project. Project component in GitHub is a powerful tool for task and project management. It helps team visualize their work, organize tasks, and collaborate effectively, enhancing overall productivity and project execution. Project is very, very simple. I need not have to explain any project. If you are working, just the project there that will get created. Security, it is a set of features and tools designed to help developers and repository owners to enhance the security of the code and identify potential vulnerability in their project. The security component focuses on providing insights and action to address security concerns. You don't have to worry very much. That GitHub administrator will take care. You don't have to worry a lot on this segment, right? Next, wiki. What is this? It is a feature that allows developers and project contributors to create and maintain documentation, user guide, and other informative content related to a repository. Just a Wikipedia source, just a source. What all documentation you are creating it. Insights, it offers detailed metrics and visualization that enable better decision making and understanding of how the project is progressing. Whether I have completed 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, or 50% like that, right? Settings, this allow repository owners and administrator to manage various aspects of the repository, access, configure, and customize the repository behavior. So this is what the GitHub overview is. This is what the GitHub overview is. If you see this, right, this is what I was telling. Sorry, I went on mute. Settings all for sample. See this repository name. What is the repository name, guys? I have given analytics with Anand. Can I rename a repository? Yes, I can rename a repository. Yes, right? I can rename a repository whatever I want. Template repository require contribute to sign off on web-based commit. Template repository let user generate new repository with the same directory structure and file. Directory will remain the same, just the repository part will get different. There's the storage location will get different. Like how you create folder inside folder. How you create folder inside folder. Similar line, template repository is nothing but repository inside repository. Required contribution to sign off web-based commit. Enabling this setting will require contributor to sign on commit made through GitHub web interface, right? Whether any commit if you want through GitHub or web-based, we can. What is the default branch? Anytime when you will be pushing your code, when you all are integrated, what is the default branch? There will be a default settings, which we all keep in the phone, right? Usually I keep phone on the silent mode. That is my default setting. You may have set a ringtone for your phone. That is your default. So default is the main. Default is the main. Rest, nothing you have to worry about. Sponsor button, template and all, discussion and all is not required. Leave as it is. Leave as it is. Settings, you don't have to worry at all. Settings, you don't have to worry about. You can transfer the ownership also. Transfer this repository to another user or to an organization where you have the ability to create repository. So these are all the security concerns which you don't have to worry at all. If you want to delete this repository, just click this. If you want to archive this repository, click on that. If you want to change the visibility, this is currently public. That's why you can access this. The moment if I change it to private, no one, those who have joined here, we will be able to access. You won't be able to access. You won't be able to. Yes, temporary repository, you can make branch. Yes, Karishma. Okay, you can even transfer this, right? You can even transfer this. Disable branch protection rule enforcement and API. This also you can read. I don't want access to a certain branch. Tree has different branches, right? Some are weaker, some are stronger. So I don't want to expose certain section of my code branch to someone. So in that case, I will go to the security section. So this security concern takes place of all your settings. These are the settings. Insights, see this. How many merge pull requests, how many closed issues, how many new issues, open pull requests. There's no issues. There's no issues at all. Who are the contributor? You can see the contributor, right? Who are the contributors? November, when and all I have committed. November, I have committed, right? What are the commits I have done? What are the commits I have done into this? Just see this. Commit means what are the code changes? Oh, Friday. And Saturday, I did a lot of commits. 10, 16, one commit this week. One commit means one code changes. Commit means code changes. How many code changes you are pushing it to? What is the code frequency? All this you can track it from here. When and where the code frequency. This manager will track. All these things manager will track. Addition and deletion per week. See this, November 2022. So many addition I have done. So many addition I have done, right? So these are all the different section of the insights which you can read. It's just an overview of the picture. Again, you don't have to worry on this. Security policy, I have disabled it. You can set up this entire security section. You don't have to tamper at all. This will be set by your GitHub administrator. You won't be having access only. This will be grayed out for you. This will be grayed out for you. Right? Wiki, welcome to Analytics. Anand, Wiki provide a place in your repository to lay out the roadmap of your project, show the current status and documentation. I have not created. You can create your first page, right? You can write something, whatever you want. And you can track heading 1, heading 2. It's like just a page which you are creating it. Just a Wikipedia page for information. This is where you will come into the picture. This is where your project will come into picture. Your project will come into picture. I have not added any project. You can link a project to the repository. You can link whatever you can want, or you can add project also here. You can add project also, or you can create a new project, whichever you want. Whichever you want, you can create a new project. Okay, whichever you want, you can create a new project, right? I'm not creating it. Just click in, it will come. Yes, this is how it comes. Jump right in. It will show you any project, whatever you want to create. Then board, whatever board you want. Assignee, status, label, pull request, track, review. Let's create it. Let's create it. Live. I'll say live. GitHub project. Just I'm naming it. Create. Loading template. Add item from repository. Can I add? Yes, I can add. I have end-to-end data analytics project. Actually, nothing is there. Let's see. One most recent item. Add anything. If it is any file is there. Nothing is there inside here. So leave this blank. Nothing is there. Just blank is there. Who is the assignee? You can assign. This your manager will do. This your manager will do. And what is the status of the project? He or she can track it. This is just for the tracking purpose. This is just for the tracking purpose. Table, board. If you want to create any table where you want to track it, just like a view purpose. This is how your board will look. See, in progress and done. Just like a Jira tool, which I will be covering. This is for the manager, guys. This is not for you. This is not for you, right? He or she can see which are the project which are in the progress section, which are the project which has been completed, which are the project which is in the to-do section. So this is the view which you will get in the project. This is the view which you will get in the project. All the project you can add. See, plus. I can keep on adding. I can keep on adding more. I can keep on adding blank issue, any issue I can add, any issue team member, if you want to raise an issue, he or she can do it. So all this manager will track it, just like a Jira. Yes, Piyush, just like a Jira, just like a Jira. So here now will come to the repository. This is your main crux. Click on the new, give the repository name, testing or providing GitHub knowledge. Providing GitHub knowledge. Yes, is available. Give the description. This repository is meant for all the GitHub resources. All the GitHub, they give it, make it public and private. Always make it private. Add a README file. What is this README file? This is where you can write a long description for your project. You should give a README. You should give a README. Add git ignore, leave it as it. Add license, you don't have to add. This will be set main branch. Always your main branch will be a default branch. You are creating a public repository in your personal account. Click on create repository. Click on create repository. Account creation on all, I'll tell you later. See, click on this README and you can edit this. This is README just for the project description. What exactly you want to give. Just exactly what is the game. Right? And preview will look something like this. If you want to give a heading, you have to give double hash. Single hash. My bad. You have to give single hash. If you want a heading in the bold letter, you have to give a single hash. So this repository is meant for all the GitHub resources. It will include all the files related and code changes pushed to this repo. Put to this repo. Right? I'm just hitting enter. Now I made some changes. As I've told you, any changes which you made, what you have to do? Can you ping in the comment? What you have to do? You have to commit the changes. Always. You have to commit the changes. Just write. Commit message. I will write updated README for repo. That's it. Commit directly to the main branch. Where you are committing to the main branch. Everything I'm doing to the main branch. If you want to create a new branch, you can commit. For the time being, I will focus on one. I'll go to this next for the later. I'll only focus on the first. Commit directly to the main branch. Okay. Commit directly to the main branch. So let's keep this intact. Okay. Let's keep this intact directly to the main branch. Commit changes. Right? Done. Everyone can see done. Right? Let's go again. Yes. Updated README for repo. See this now. I've done 2 commit. Can you see the commit? All these commit. Guys, when you will use commit, suppose if you want to see who has done the changes in the code, your manager may check. Okay, yesterday, who did these changes, man? Who did these changes? So manager will go to the commit and only he will look for the commit section. Okay, Anand Jha committed it. Okay, Karishma has committed. Sivani, David, when and on Velve has committed. This commit is really, really important for all of you. This is where you will track all your changes. This is where you will track all your code changes here, right? Add all your code changes. Again, I'm going it here. Okay. Now, suppose you have created this. Now, next task, how I can create a folder. Guys, again, I have not taught you how to create a GitHub account. That is the separate reverse study I'm doing. In IT company, when you go, reverse KT will happen. You first study and then you deliver it and then the reverse KT will happen. So I will click on add file. Where you are adding file? 2 options. Create new file, upload file. Now there is no option of folder creation in GitHub. You cannot create a folder in GitHub just by anywhere. Can you see the option of folder creator? Then how do I create a subfolder? I can create using add file and create new file option. See this, name your file, name your folder. What folder would you like to give? Anyone? Documents. Sir, where it will get created? Just give /. Yes, it got created. I'm writing test file. See this. It will create my test file here, right? Creating test file. What it has done? You have given a name and /. Name and /. It will create a folder. Just click on commit changes. Creating test file in document folder. Creating text file, creating test file in document folder. Just commit changes. Now see the magic. Yes, you have the folder. Again, go back. See, did folder get created? Yes. So this is how you segregate your project. This is how you segregate your project, right? Now you'll say, sir, you have created a folder. Let's create one more folder. Okay, let's create one more folder. Create new file. What is the folder name you'd want? Document, I'll say recording. Recordings. Okay, recordings. All the live recordings here. All the live recordings here. Yes, I am removing it. Again, you commit changes. Create recordings. In create recordings folder. Okay. Folder, commit changes. Yeah. Inside. Oh, sorry. I created a file. My bad. My bad. I created a file. So you have to go to the repository and wherever you want to get create folder, same way. How do you create a folder? How do you create a folder in your C drive or D drive? You create, right click there, new folder. Again, you go inside, new folder, similar line. I want to create one more folder inside repository. Go to that repository, click on add file, click on create new file and name it as recordings. Give / give test file. Just write test file. Recorded. Yes, and click on commit changes. Yes, can you see this? Can you see this two folder gets created? Now you will say, sir, you have created a folder. I want to upload file in my document folder. Let's do that. Let's do that. Simple. Go to add file, click on upload file. Now you have the folder created. Choose your file from, I'll say introduction to GitHub. Let's open this. Drag it. See this? It's creating. Write it. Adding intro to GitHub. Adding intro to GitHub file. That's it. Just commit changes. Commit is very, very mandatory. You have to do it. See this? Go document. You have the file and folder ready. Very, very simple. You have the file and folder ready. Right? You have the file and folder ready. So this is how you create a GitHub repository, and this is how you create a folder and push the file. Right? Again, I'm showing create new file. If you want to create a folder, just name it testing and put /. This is how your folder will get created. This is how your folder will get created. Now, suppose Anand has done all the changes. You are the manager. You want to see what all things are happening, guys, in this project. Let me test it. Who all did the commit? Right? Who all did the commit? Yes. 6 commit. See this? 6 commit. Manager will come on Monday morning and he will see who was working on Saturday evening, who was working on Sunday night. Let me see. Okay. Acha. Test file in document folder. Okay. This is created. Okay. This many. So this is how manager will see your report. Right? This is how manager will see your report. Right? So this is all about repository and file creation. Let me come to the main point. Overview. Always give an overview of who you are. You can go to the edit profile section, name you give, bio, always you should give it. This is a very nice trend of giving bio. I keep seeing on LinkedIn also. If you see my LinkedIn profile, if you go and check my LinkedIn profile, this is how these days everyone gives bio. LinkedIn, let me stop share. Let me share the complete screen itself. Yeah, this is how one should give your bio. This is how your bio has to be, right? This is how your bio has to be. Getting my point, right? This is how your bio has to be. Designation, if you want to showcase your employee, give that. Give a little bit of icon also. It creates a very realistic one. If you see my profile, it looks quite professional and quite colory also, right? SQL, Power BI, Snowflake, R, Python. This is how you should describe. Talks about SQL, Python, Power BI contact. Give your contact information, right? Give your contact information. If you have a YouTube channel or anything, give that so that the person can directly click and directly can go and see who this person is, right? Similar line in the GitHub section when you'll create an account, where it went, give in the overview section, give bio like this. Pronounce it, give the current company, display current local time, give your email ID, give any link, give social media account and complete it. By the time tomorrow class, if I take it, I want all of you, your GitHub account should be ready. I will personally assess, right? And in the README section, click on this, and copy paste. You see this? This is how it has to be. This is how it has to be. This is how it has to be, right? Okay, correct. 3 hash, if you give it, it will bold it. 3 hash, if you give, or 1 hash, it will bold. It will make it bold. It will make it bold. If I remove it, see what will happen. It's gone. It's gone, right? So there has to be 3 hash. If you make it 3 hash or 1 hash, it will make it bold. It will make it bold, right? And LinkedIn, Twitter, if you press my LinkedIn, directly you will turn on to my LinkedIn. This is how your professional profile has to be, right? You guys are super smart for Instagram and all this account. You have to be super smart like this. See how it is. See how I've written in LinkedIn. If I go here, edit. If I click here, this is how. LinkedIn, you have to put it in the square bracket. HTTPS, you have to give the LinkedIn like this. And if I keep it like this, Twitter also, you have to give like this. Instagram also, you give like this. And just go through my account. Just go through my account. I want all of you to be done this like this. Sir, if someone commits, can it be deleted? Very, very good question. Gautam has asked. Very, very good question Gautam has asked. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, Gautam. Chalo. Let's go to that repository, guys. Which repository I have created? Chalo, Anand is a person. Anand is a person. Anand has deleted it. Anand has deleted one folder itself. Say, or test file. Say, for example, this file is not here. Huh? Say, documentation. Say, where, delete file. Say, you have the access. Of course, all the team member will be having access. Delete file. I'm deleting it. Yes. We have detected the file has mixed line. Leave it. Delete it. Delete. Deleting. Introduction to GitHub. Suppose someone of the team member has deleted it. Commit changes. Now see. File got deleted. File got deleted. Anything is there? Nothing is there. Manager came. Let's go here, repository. Let me check 7 commit. Yeah. Deleting. Who deleted this? Who deleted this? Oh, it's in bin. It will go directly to your bin folder. So if someone has the access, right access to delete it, he or she can delete it. Right? He or she can delete it. Right? He or she can delete it. This is where how you delete it. Any push changes, pull changes, you can do this. Right? You can do this. Next. Now let's come to the most important part. Sign out. Let's come to the most important part. This is what GitHub's is. This is what I'll discuss about GitHub Copilot also, not in today's class. Let's quickly sign up for a GitHub. Let's quickly sign up for a GitHub, right? We'll just go to the github.com, give the email address. Click on sign up. Yes, here it comes. Welcome to GitHub. Let's begin the adventure. Enter your email. I've done. Click on continue. Create a password. Click on continue. Enter a username. Yeah. Click on continue. Would you like to receive product updates and announcement via email? Type yes or no based on your requirement. I'm typing yes. Continue. Protecting your account. Please solve this puzzle so as we know who you are, a real person. What is this? Many people has error in this. I was surprised. Guys, where should I turn the mouse? Where should I turn the mouse? Where the mouse is pointing? Where the mouse is pointing? Mouse is pointing to the... Is it correct? It's correct. Right? It's correct. Submit. One done. So account got verified. Don't do mistake. Create account. Click on create account. Enter the code. Okay. Let me see where is my code. Guys, give me 1 minute. Today we'll focus still on here only. Tomorrow's class will be very, very important. Let me open. Yes, your GitHub code you'll get. I'm entering the code 668510007. Yes, this is what it is. I've given the step-by-step documentation also, guys. It is loaded in my GitHub in the description section. If you go to this, you'll get it. How many team members will be working with you? That's you, just me. Just click on just me. Are you a student or a teacher? If you're a student, click on student. If you're a teacher, click on teacher. Or if you're NA, click NA. I'll say I'm a teacher. Okay, I consider myself a teacher. Okay. Click on continue. What specific features are you interested in using? Collaborative coding, automation, security. Write it, click it, client apps, product management, team administration, community. Just click all and click on continue. Ooh, which one you'll go, guys? Free or this one? Go with the free. Unlimited public-private repository. You can create unlimited amount of repository, right? Unlimited amount of repository. 500 MB of packet storage, 120 core hour of code space compute, 15 GB of this, blah, 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 blah. Doesn't matter. Click on free. Continue for free. Boom. Boom. Here your dashboard will get analyzed. And here you go. Yes, here you go. Click on public, name your repository, launching GitHub, launching GitHub. Dark mode, I like it. Personally, it's my favorite. And click on create a new repository. Right? Click on new repository. This is where launching GitHub, your repository gets created. Gets created. Right? Again, go to the edit profile section, give the name, give the bio, give the company, give the location, give the website, give your social account. I want all of your social account to be there wherever you are, right? Whatever the social profile you have, click on save and click on done. Click on save and click on done, right? This is what about the overview, right? This is what about the overview. It will create it. You can always go to the profile section, your profile section, and you can write it there about yourself. Okay, clear? Same steps I have given you here in this section also. Where is my PPT? Yeah. See this, every steps have been created for all of you like a baby, right? Like a baby. You land into the GitHub profile, edit it, right? Enter the repository name, give the brief description, it will display on your profile, right? Correct. Then click on your file and there's no option to create a folder inside repository. I've told you, create a folder and your repository will be created in real time, right? Why commit? Any changes when you make in repository, we commit those changes so that it get saved, right? I've shown you clearly that. Again, I'll show you if you want. Again, I can, right? This much, that the screen you'll get it. Okay, the screen you will get it. GitHub pilot is not, it's entirely a different topic altogether. Get started by creating a new file or uploading an existing file. We recommend every repository should include README license at Gitignore. Just create a new file. Let's create one document. Document test. Same again, I'm repeating. Commit changes. Commit changes quick. It has to be quick. Launching GitHub. Again, one more. Add file. Create new file. Recordings. And here you go. That's it. Commit changes. Test. Commit changes. Commit changes. That's it. So 2 folder will get created inside this. This is the overview, only the first part. In tomorrow class, I will discuss about how you can launch GitHub, how you can clone a repository, what is the meaning of cloning a repository using your command prompt. This is really, really important. So tomorrow class will be more towards coding and command. They're very, very basic command. Only few commands which you have to remember. I've written that in the sticky note. I'll show you. These are the only commands which you have to remember. These are the only commands which you have to remember, which you are seeing it on my screen, right? These are the only commands which you have to remember. Clear, guys? These are the only command, GitHub commands, which we'll discuss it tomorrow. Okay, right? This is what GitHub is. I'll tell you how you can clone a repository. What is the meaning of cloning a repository? All those things will be discussed in tomorrow's class. This Git CLI, I will discuss it tomorrow. This is very, very important. Command line interface. I don't want to discuss this because this is entirely a different topic. I'll discuss this tomorrow. That's all from today, from my side, right? Already have made a big announcement. Those who wants to establish their career in the data analytics, my new course is live, which you can go and check it out, right? Install the Analytics with Anand app, where you can find all this information easily right? Even the website is on built, I think. Let me check analytics. Even website will be live soon. I don't know whether it's live or not. Let's check. I think still we are working on this website. App is there. No, it's still we are working it. Still it is not there. So still we are working on this website. You can go and check it out on Analytics with Anand app where you can find it. I'll show you once. Just give me 1 minute. Yeah, this is where. Yes, this is where the course is. Master Data Analytics using cloud technology. It's 4,500, very minimal price. I have set it for all of you. So feel free to go through this where you can learn really all the content. Most of the content also have uploaded it. Your Snowflake, your AWS, your Python. These are the kind of technology which you learn. Snowflake, SQL, Python, AWS, R, statistics, Excel, Azure, Google Cloud, Matillion, Power BI, Tableau, QLink. No one currently in the market across the world, you search it, you will never get such course, that too in depth in 4,500. Trust me, once you do this course, you are set for the next 5 years. You will never get rejected in any of the technical interview. Have my words. Openly, I'm throwing this. You will never get rejected in any of the technical round. But it's a very exhaustive. You should not give your patience. You have to be really, really patient. This is really 8 months exhaustive course. And I want all of you to join this course. This will really, really take your career to exceptionally higher level. You can't even imagine where your career will go. There's a separate course, 499 for Matillion. Those who are really equipped with all the SQL, Python, those who doesn't want the data analytics master course, you feel free to go with ETL tool. ETL tool, these guys must. Even I was interviewing candidate, he was having Snowflake, AWS, but one ETL tool these days is mandatory, either Alteryx or Informatica or Matillion. Either one ETL tool, it has to be there in your resume. Right? Already this content I have posted it. If you see all the live class recording, expert recordings are also here, right? All these recordings are also here. Lecture 1, lecture 2, lecture 3, lecture 4. Every recordings I have uploaded. All these classes will be live. These are the expert recordings. Apart from this, all classes will be live, right? So this is all about, you go check out on the description. You will find all this information on this video. Do spread the word and do subscribe to Analytics with channel if you want to transform your analytics journey and take it to the next level, right? Any doubt anyone is having, feel free to ask. Right, so today's agenda was GitHub overview I have given. Hope it is clear for you. This is just the part 1. Part 2 will come either tomorrow or whenever I am free. I'll try to come live, right? Just do well, guys. There's no shortcut to hard work. Always remember one thing, there's no shortcut to hard work, right? You have to work hard. How many classes GitHub have? Two. Today and tomorrow. Only 2, Mohit. Today and tomorrow. Tomorrow is very, do not miss tomorrow class or day after tomorrow. If I get time tomorrow, I'll come live tomorrow or day after tomorrow. You'll get notified. Don't worry. Right? Clear? So anyone has any doubt? I think I have answered all your queries. This class was really, really simple. You don't have to worry a lot. Just go through all this basics, and GitHub is really, really required, guys, for all of you, especially to the non-tech folks. Technical folks who know these things. To the non-tech folks, this is really, really required. Once after deleting, can we get that file back? Yes, from the bin section. I've shown you, Gautam. I've shown you from the Gautam. There's a certain timestamp for which you can redeem the file back. I'll show you. I think you didn't notice that thing where it went. Let me show you quickly. I think I have logged out. If you go to the commit section here, no, I'll show you. Did I delete any file? I don't know whether I've deleted any file or not. Wait, let me log into my profile. Just sign out. I think I have answered this question, right, Gautam? I've answered this, right? Again, I'm showing you, but quickly. Launching GitHub. Documents. If I go to commit, which is the file? No, I'm still logged in. Sorry, I'm logged in the wrong profile. Sign in. It's Anand Jhan 90. Yeah. So if you go to the commit section, let me take you. Repository, providing GitHub knowledge, commit, deleting introduction to GitHub. Yes, here is your file. It will go inside the bin folder. It will become binary file, right? It will become a binary file here. It will become a binary file. If you try view file, click on right click, view file. Let's see if we can restore it back. It will go inside the bin folder based on the certain settings which you have, which your administrator has provided. Maybe for 7 days, 8 days, like how you do time travel in Snowflake on similar line. So yeah, file will be there inside your bin repository. You can. It takes time to load. You can. Okay, you can. Yeah. Thanks, Ibnu. Okay, do spread the word, guys. Already 80 registration has been done. I'm showing you live here. There's nothing to lie here. I'm not like another platform where, okay, flat 20 seats is left, 30 seats. No, let's be realistic. Okay, let's be realistic. I'll show you how many people have enrolled. There's nothing to lie here. There's nothing to lie here. How many people have enrolled? I'll show you. Come on. Where is the people? Yeah, people, users, see this. These are the user courses. Let me go to the courses and show you. My courses. Let's go to the ETL and see who all have enrolled. Who all have enrolled? Let's see. Quick. See, 18 students enrolled in ETL. ETL class, 18 students have enrolled, right? Similarly, if I go to my system, just look at the beauty of enrollment in this one, Master Data Analytics. I'll show you that also. See, there's nothing to hide here. I'm being just open. How many students can you see here? How many students can you see here? 80 students enrolled. Target is 100. Only 20 seats is left. Only 20 seats is left. After 20, I won't take even a single student. Flat 100, because I cannot manage more than 100 at a time. Right? Personal attention will be given to each and every student. So already 20 seats are left. That's why I have running this campaign. So after 15 August, no more enrollment. And we are done. Okay? And we are done. Command line git add, git push, and git commit on Linux, but could we commit directly while git? Yes, you can. Oh, Omar, tomorrow class. Next class is based on that. Guys, this is the just git overview I have given you. I have not taught you any command. Realistic situation will come when I'll teach you command. How you can push these changes directly to your git repository from your system using command line interface. That I'll take it the next class. See you then. Good night. Bye-bye. Take care and do subscribe to Analytics with Anand and do spread the word regarding the new Master Data Analytics class using cloud technology and ML. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. I'm signing off. Jai Hind.